যাও,
কেমনে?
টমটমে করে চলে যাবা।
Hello everyone, let's test sound first. Hello, if anyone hear me clearly, please let me know.
Did you hear
Hello.
me?
I can hear you ค่ะน้องการ
I can hear you too พี่แจน
โอเคค่ะ Okay, so we will start in a minute. Okay, now I think it's time to start. So, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's session, TUE Thesis Insider. Everything you need to know before submission your thesis or research into our system. Today is how to use thesis management for students. And for today, you will learn how to use TUE system to submit your research or thesis to complete the final step of the process. It is going to be English version for today. If you prefer Thai version, you can watch our last session recording on YouTube channel Thammasat University Library. And first, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Kanitta Donsakul, but you can call me Jan. I am a librarian at Thammasat Business School Library. And for my co-speaker today, please introduce yourself.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jidapa, but you also can call me Gan. For now, I'm a librarian of Sanya Thammasat Library at Faculty of Law in Thai Prajan Bang. Honestly, today it was my honor to be the speaker with Kun Jan for the TUETC training today. And if everyone have a question, any question, feel free to leave a message here in the Zoom chat box, and then our staff will be respond you immediately. And we will also review and answer your all the question again in the Q&A session. Okay,
And
so Kun Jan, shall we start now?
yeah, we also collect
Okay.
the frequency R question for you as well
Oh,
at the end of
yeah,
the
that's right.
session. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So before we start, please turn off your microphone during the session so it will be to avoid disturbing other participants. Okay, if you are ready, let's start. Okay, for today's session, it will be going through the presentation because there is no demonstrate to use the TUETC system as a student. So we get through the presentation. Let's take a look at the overview of the presentation today. We have two main topics we will going to talk about today. First is how to use the TUETC system. And the second is the Q&A session and the frequently asked question. Before you know how to use the TUETC system, you have to know what it is. What is TUETC system? TUETC is Thammasat University Thesis Management System. They have three key functions. First of all is the plagiarism check function. When you do the research, you have to check for the duplication of your research. That you cannot copy from other studies. So TU-e-Thesis can check for the duplication of the research as well. You can use this one. But if your research or your thesis written in English, the TU-e-Thesis cannot check it for you. So if your work is in English, you can use the Turnitin program to check for the duplication instead. And also Turnitin can check both in English and Thai language as well. So if you do it in English, you can pass this function on our TU-e-Thesis system. The next function is the publishing. You can publish your work to the Thammasat University digital collections via TU-e-Thesis system, and also the TU-e-Thesis will collect your work in their database for the future check for plagiarism. And let's see who can use the TU-e-Thesis and what the roles are. First, student, you are the main people in this system. You must submit your thesis or research into the TU-e-Thesis system to end of your do the thesis. And you can download or print out your original work with the reference code or the examination report to do your exam with your advisor or the exam committee. And the last one, you must register the thesis into the TU-e-Thesis system. Next one is the faculty staff. The faculty staff can help you a lot when you do the thesis on the TU-e-Thesis system. The faculty staff will add your name into the system so you can log in and submit your work. And then they can approve for the student to register their thesis into the system. They allow revert for thesis submission process, which is before registered process. And they comply advisor signature into the thesis and send it to the librarian. Next, library staff or librarian will add the faculty staff name to the TU-e-Thesis system. Connect the relative support to solve problems that may occur during using TU-e-Thesis. Library staff will revert thesis submission step for you, and library staff will add the original signed approved page to the system so to complete your thesis or research and prepare to publish it on the TUDC platform. And the library staff will generate the DOI number for your work. The last one is the system administrator or next tech. They are system development and will solve the problem in technical support. Okay, what you see here is the process of the TU-e-Thesis. I will show you the summary of the process, and then I will show you in detail in each process. First of all, the faculty staff will add the student name in the system, and the student will log in and submit their thesis or research file. And then you can print out or download for the original thesis file and examination report with the reference code and using that to go to the thesis defense. If you not pass, you have to revise your work and then resubmit again. And then download or print out your original thesis with the examination report and the reference code to go to the thesis defense again until you pass. If you pass, you have to format the thesis according to the specified template and submit the final version of your work to the system again. and send the approval pages to the faculty staff. So you don't have to go collect your advisor signature by yourself. Just take the approval pages to the faculty staff, and then the faculty staff will collect the signature of your advisor or the exam committee for you and send it to library staff to add to your file after you register the thesis. In the meanwhile, you must register the thesis in the TU thesis system. I will show you it will 3 steps when you use TU thesis system. After that, when the library staff get your approval pages, they will insert the approval page in your file and prepare the thesis or research for the publish on TU Digital Collection platform. The publish will be for the last day of the semester. Sometimes there's a lot of question about when will be your work on our TU Digital Collections. There is a lot of reason that you will not see your work or you have to wait before about a semester. But we collect the answer at the frequency asked question. So let's get in detail which is process are. The first one, the faculty staff will add the student name into the system. When will they add your name into the TUETC system? When the student register to thesis subject on reg.tu.ac.th or officer of registrar. Okay, after you register to study in do thesis or research, you can access to the TUETC system. So the faculty staff will create the course. You will see the course name and add the instructor name or advisor name into the TUETC system. Next, you can log in and submit your thesis and research. You can go to log in to TUETC system by go to this URL tuethesis.library.tu.ac.th or just Google TUEthesis. By logging to the system, you can use the username and password as same as TU Wi-Fi. So the username is your student number and the password is your citizen number or the passport number. If you cannot log into the system, please check the red notice that will appear above the username and password here. Normally, we find 2 cases. First, the faculty staff still doesn't add your name into the system. So if it show there is no your name in the system, just contact the faculty staff to add your name into the system. And the next one is frequently found is forgot password or type the password wrong. First of all, you can try type it in again slowly, or if it's still wrong password, please contact the ICTTU via line at ICTTU help desk over here in case that you once changed the password or forgot. They will tell you which you can change your password again by contact ICTTU. After you log into the system, you will see this page over here. You will see your name over here. Please check if it's correct, if your name is correct, and check on the subject name over here and your advisor name or your instructor name, and then the deadline date. It is very important because if the submission deadline has passed, the student will not be able to proceed anything in the system. So if you want to extend or change the deadline date, you have to contact the faculty staff to adjust the deadline. Okay, if you click on the subject over here, this one. If you click on the subject name, you will see this page. First, you will check your work at step 1 over here, thesis check. And you will see there are 3 steps when you're using TU-ETC system. First is thesis check, is plagiarism check over here. And then the step 2 is register your thesis or research. And the step 3 is the process complete. Here you can download your final version of your work with the watermark of the Thammasat University. Okay, for the first step, for the thesis check or plagiarism check, you can type in the title over here, but I suggest you to copy and paste your work into this form, because if you type by yourself again, there's a chance that you will type it wrong, or there's a extra letter in here and you have to come back to revise this again. And then upload your PDF version of your thesis or your research. The system support file only PDF that created by Adobe Acrobat or Microsoft Word 2007 or later. And the maximum file size is 100 megabytes. If your file is exceeds the limit, you can contact the library staff to request for the additional storage space at live online. And if your work is not A4 paper size, you can also contact the library staff to upload other paper size into the system, such as A3 paper size, and then click on submit. After you click on submit, okay, this one is a tip for you. Okay, you can also save your thesis or research from Microsoft Word by going to choose file, save as, and save as type choose PDF. Or you can convert your Microsoft Word file to PDF by using Adobe Acrobat Pro. For students, you can download the Adobe Creative Cloud for using Adobe Acrobat Pro at the ICT-TU website via this URL, ict.tu.ac.th. You can use the copyright of Adobe Acrobat Pro. Okay, after you click on submit, the system will check for the plagiarism and then show the result over here. Normally it takes like 5 to 15 minutes. But if you wait more than 15 minutes and it not appear, you can also click on this green button over here. It's called the update for result. And then click on the magnify glass symbol over here. If you click on the result here, you will see your work like this. And I suggest you to see this one. There are 3 tabs appear over here. The first one is the result and original work, and then the report. For the result page tab over here, you will see your work with the highlight and also the percentage of the similarity. And it will show where the similarity are. Like this one is said 70.35% similarity to the most where this found is the Wikipedia. That means this word has like the similarity percent a lot from Wikipedia. So to check the similarity of your word with other theses in TU-ETC database is for content improvement and alignment with research methodology, because we didn't tell you that you are not your work had not passed like 20%. It depends on your thesis or research. Some case like the thesis or research of the Faculty of Law. As you know, Faculty of Law has like the similar sentence appear in law, right? Maybe sometimes the percentage is high, but it doesn't mean that you copy the from other studies. So it depends on your advisor as well, and also from the faculty staff. It's very important that you have to explain why your work with the percentage that you can check over here. And as I said, for the Thai language thesis, you can use TU-ETC system to check for the plagiarism. But if your work is in English, TU-ETC cannot check the plagiarism for you. So I suggest you to use the Turnitin program. To use Turnitin is greater because first of all, they can check in a lot of language around the world, like English, Thai, uh, Japanese, something like that. And also their database is larger than TU-ETC because TU-ETC is collect only thesis and research of the Thammasat University. But Turnitin collect the thesis and research all around the world, so their database is larger. So sometimes the percentage is higher, but it also depends on your advisor again. Okay, I will show you where you can use Turnitin. There are two ways that you can use Turnitin program. First of all, you can submit your thesis or research to library staff, and then the library staff will check the plagiarism for you and send it back to you with the report. Or the second one is you can create your own account on the Turnitin program and then check for the plagiarism by yourself. So if you want to use Turnitin, just go to our website, library website, at URL library.tu.ac.th or Google TU Library, and then go to service menu over here. Click on Use Services. And then log into the Use Service platform using username and password as same as TU Wi-Fi, which is your student ID or username staff and the library account at username. And the password is your passport number or your citizen number. And then log in. This platform collects library online service. You can also use another one like download EndNote or download for copyright picture, vector or video or other service over here. And you can scroll down and see for the plagiarism checking service over here. This one you can fill in the form and upload your work within PDF file. And then library will check for the plagiarism by using Turnitin program for you, and then send it back in with the report to your email within 1 to 3 business days. So this email is important. You can also send the file, not the final version of your work, just 1 chapter or 3 chapter exist per day here. And another way is to create your account on Turnitin. Just scroll down and you will see the logo Turnitin over here. This service you can request for the class ID and enrollment key for create your account on Turnitin website. Just click over here and it will show the class ID and enrollment key for your faculty. So you just use these two things to create the student account on Turnitin. Okay, these two ways you can use Turnitin. Let's get back to the presentation. Okay, after checking for plagiarism, you will see the result and also the TU-ETC will give you the reference code and also the report to use when you go to thesis defense. This one, as I told you, there are three tabs over here. The first one is result. The second one is original work, and the last one is report. So if you click on the original tab over here, you will see your work without highlighting. And also you will see the reference code over here. When you go to thesis defense, you have to print out or download your original file with the reference code and the report to go to the thesis defense, like over here. Please click on this symbol to print or download the following file from the TU-ETC system for the thesis defense. The first one is the original thesis file with the reference code at the bottom of every pages. The second one is the Thammasat thesis management system examination report, which is this tab. This is the example of the reference code. It will appear at the bottom of your Word every pages. This is the example of the thesis examination report with the reference code. This report, you have to send it with your original work because your advisor or your exam committee will check it for you that you are pass or not pass or pass with the condition. So if you pass, you can get through the next step in the TU-ETC system. But if you not pass or pass with the condition, you have to revise your work and then resubmit it into the TU-ETC system again. Okay, so this one have to print out or download and send it when you go to the thesis defense. And then you go to the thesis defense. If you not pass, like I said, you have to revise your work and resubmit it again. And then if you pass, you can format your thesis into the final version by using the template that specified for you. And then submit the final version file again to the system and send the approval pages to the faculty staff. This is an explanation if you pass the exam. So you can format your thesis correctly according to the required template. There is the Thammasat University thesis template for you to download on our library website. I will show you where to download. Just go to our website again, TU Library, and then click on the first one over here. You will see the website, our website, and then scroll down a little bit. You will see the quick menu over here. Click on the red button to expand menu, and then select research support over here. Research support is collect of the service and tools to help you do the research. So if you want to use the thesis template, you can click on Research Guides over here. And you can click on the Thammasat University Thesis Manual. In here, you will find thesis template as the Microsoft Word Thai version and English version. You can download from here. This one, thesis template Word. And also you can download the guide for your reference like citation guide as APA, Therapy, and Vancouver over here as well. So if you want to take a look, but I certainly sure that if you go to this step, your work is already done. Okay. So you can download the thesis template from our website over here. Okay. Let's get back to the presentation. Okay, if you're not sure how to do the finalize your thesis into the template, we also have an online training for you as well. So first, if you want to go to look at like today, you can go to our YouTube channel, Thammasat University Library, and see how to format the thesis template. And if you want to attend the online training, there is an upcoming topic for you. Here, you can also register to the online training, upcoming training, like how to use thesis template Pro on 18 March. And also, if you want to see like English version is on 25 March, you can register from our Facebook page, Thammasat University Library. Next one, if you formatting already, during that, faculty staff will check the accuracy of your file in the system and then they will approve to you so you can register your thesis into the system, like step 2. And in the meantime, the faculty staff will collect your advisor and or your exam committee signature to the approval pages and send it to the library staff. And in the meantime, you have to register your thesis on your research into the TUETC system. So this process, Pikan will explain to you how to register your thesis into the system.
Okay, let me share my screen just a moment. Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, everyone. We almost finished all the process in the TU thesis system because it's the last step that we have to do with this system. I'm gonna talk about registering the thesis process. So once the faculty staff check the accuracy of thesis file to approval in this system, and then you will see the registering form here. But I suggest you to log out from the TUETC first because the system will be in decision itself in every 2 hours. So that means you have to do it again if you couldn't complete it in time. And before you re-log in, please make sure that you prepare the information such as the final thesis file, the abstract, and about your thesis title and all the keywords. So let's see what we have to do with this form. On the first part, the system already completes the information automatically. It includes the student ID, your name in Thai, and your advisor name and the faculty. But in this part, you need to verify the fit information again if these are correct or not. Okay. And for the second part, you need to fill them all because every field in that end with the letter shape symbol. Okay, we have the language. You can choose the language of your thesis. And the next one is the thesis title in Thai. And next is thesis title in English. In case that your thesis is only written in English, you can only enter the title name just only this field, this thesis title English, and enter the symbol that into the author language. Or you can repeat the same title in both field. And the next one is the keywords in Thai and the keyword in English. This one is like the title. You can enter the both same keyword in both field, or just enter the keywords in the language that you writing in. Okay, and please remember that every keyword you have to separate it by the semicolon. Okay, when you scroll down a little bit, you will see the field that you have to fill in the abstract. This also has the two language as well. So if you are writing in English, you could only enter your abstract here, and then enter the that symbol in abstract in other language. And this one is the scholar fund. If your thesis is your thesis fund is from yourself, you have to check this choice is self fund, or if from your parent, you can check this. And if it's from your scholarship or from the author, like from your company or from your organizer, you have to check this. And the next one is about possibility. You have to choose the publication option for the thesis, which can be one of the following the three key questions. For the first one is to publish. That means the thesis will be available for reading and download in the TU Digital Collection, aka TUDC. And the next one is publish with condition. It's about conditional publishing. This one, the thesis will be published after a set period. It means you could set the release date. And in case you choose this, you have to download and bin this to fill the embargo request form and have it signed by the advisor, then submit it with the approval page to the faculty staff. And for the last one is do not publish. It's about unpurchased. This thesis will be not purchased. Sometimes the reason is there are some secret information of the company or organization that include in the thesis. So you need to download and fill the embargo request form here, and also have it signed by the advisor and submit it with the approval page to the faculty staff. And in case you choose not to publish, the faculty staff need to submit your document. It have to document. One is the embargo request form, and two is the approval page. And then the faculty staff will submit it to the director of TU library within 15 days after finishes registering this thesis. Okay, and the last one is you have to upload your final thesis file in PDF version. I know that some people love to save as the name of file like final 1, final 2, final 3, including me. But I suggest you to delete them all and have the only real one left. Okay. So this one is the detail about to fill the form. Okay, for the main title, you need to fill its information exactly as it appears on the cover page in the file, as the title will be linked to the Office of Registrar. And for the subtitle, you need to fill the information exactly as it appears on the cover page in the file. And for about detail in English, make sure that you follow the basic rule of English writing, that's including the first and the last name. The first alphabet of the first and the last name should start with a capital letter. For example, this is the name of Kun Chayasit Jaidi. You can see that the first alphabet of the first and name and last name is a capital letter. And next is the thesis title should begin with a capital letter always. And the last one is proper noun. Proper noun is such as organization, province, and country. You also should start with a capital letter as well. So this is an example. You can see that they start the title name with the capital letter here. And then this one is the province, and this one is the organization. So they need to use the capital letter in the first of every word. That's proper noun. Okay, next is the keywords. Remember that you have to separate each word with a semicolon. And instead, you write thesis in English. As I told you before, you can enter the thesis title in English in both field or enter a dash symbol in the thesis title in other language field. And for the possibility, students can choose whether to publish, not publish, or publish with condition. Like here, in case that you don't want to publish or publish with condition, you have to download the embargo files. And for the embargo papers and embargo form, it should be complete and submitted to the faculty staff before the last day of the semester. So this is the example of unpublished. So they have two choice like this, and this one is not to publish, and this one is publish with condition. And for the reason not to publish here, they said the result of the thesis submitted to the journal publication. And this is the reason of the condition published. Actually, it's have to check in this box in partial embargo to public with condition. This one said they need to restricted for 3 years to await publication in a Scopus journal. So this one you can enter your reason and you can set the date, delete date by yourself. Okay, and when you complete all the form, you will get a message, congratulations, you have successfully registered. And you also will see the thesis logo here. And when you click on it, you be able to download and read it. And you could download it with the Thammasat University watermark. Okay, after the library, I will receive the approval page from the faculty staff, and then we will request for a DOI for you. Okay, so you could see the status of requesting DOI here. It's below the thesis icon. For the first status that we could see is once registered, the status will be shown. Congratulations, you have successfully registered. The thesis status will be under review waiting for approval from the faculty, college, or institute. And once the faculty staff submit the approval page to the library, the status will change to approval received waiting for DOI. In this process, the library will proceed to request the digital object identifier, aka DOI, for the thesis within 15 business days. And then the status will become to DOI request in progress. That means the library will request a DOI for the thesis within 3 business days. And this is the last status. Once the DOI is received, the thesis will be published in the TU Digital Collection within 3 business days, or already published at the TU Digital website. So I will show you how to access the website later. Okay, this is the last final process. The library staff will, after they receive the approval page from the faculty staff, and they will insert the approval page and prepare the thesis file for publish on the TU digital collections. Normally, it will be published before the last day of the semester. So this is the TUDC homepage. You can change the language here, and I will show you how to access it. But the very easy way to access is you just Google it and enter TUDC and click the first result. Okay, I will show how to access it from our library homepage. Just a moment. Okay, first of all, you have to go to the URL library.tu.ac.ts, and you will see our homepage link here. And for the first basic way, just go to the menu bar and click to the second one, Digital Resources. And then click the first one, this TU Digital Resources here. And then keep scroll down into the middle, and you will see the Thammasat University thesis. When you click it will link you to the TU thesis. This is already set in the collection in Thammasat University thesis already. So if you enter any words, the result will show only the thesis. And let's move to our library website again. And another way is you could access via the quick access here. This one. You can access the TU Digital Collection by click this menu, TU Digital Collection. And then it will link the TUET seat here. But before you just want, if in case you would like to only to find the thesis only, you have to select the collection group first. Okay, let's change to the English language. Okay. First of all, I recommend you to log in first, because when you already log in, you could list and able to download it. And then click the TU student faculty staff here and log in with TU Wi-Fi. The the username is your student ID and the password is your passport number. So in case you unable to log in the TUE thesis, you can report the problem here or make sure that you have no space like this. No space like this. You have to remove it before you log in. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, when you successfully log in, you can see your name here, over here. And then you can file your thesis by insert your name in English. And for some tips, if you would like to find the author thesis from your faculty, you can use the advanced search to find it. For the first box, you need to select. You can enter some content like text. Oh, this one is better. Contact. Okay, and then you select the field with keyword. Actually, you can select all field. And about the collection, you have to find Thammasat University listed here. Okay. And click this one when you need specific results. And the second box, you have to enter your faculty name. I will find the thesis from Faculty of Law. Okay, and the all field you have to select faculty college. And the collection, you have to find the same above. This one, Thammasat University thesis. Okay, and let's see the result. You can see that the third result is 24 items that we have found. And you also can limit your search by the left side here. You can limit it by the creator or your advisor name, and also can limit by selected year. So after you check the box, you can filter by selection or exclude by selection. And let's see one of them. Okay, to read the detail, you have to click show detail or just click the thesis title name. And you will see the detail like this. And you also can see the visitor that see your thesis here, number of visitors. Okay, and if you would like to download, you have to find this field, identify full text, and then click this file. And it will download into your computer. Okay, let's get back to the presentation. Okay, this one is about reverse process. In case that you want to rewrite or editing your content, so you need to contact your faculty staff first. And it's about the reverse process, it divided in 3 cases. And for the first case, the case number 1 is the student has not yet registered the thesis in the system. So for the reverse process, the staff can reverse the process for the student by click the backtracking menu. Okay, for the case number 2, the student had registered the thesis in the system already, but the library haven't received the approval page from the faculty staff yet. So the reverse process is the library can reverse the process, and the faculty must submitting a memorandum with the following details. For the subject, it should be request to reverse the thesis submission process in the TUE system, and to the director of Thammasat University Library. And for the detail, it includes student information, thesis title, and reason for requesting the process reversal. And for the case number 3, the student has already registered the thesis in the system, and the staff also submitted the approval page to the library. So the reverse process, the library could not reverse the process, but you need to the faculty have to write the memorandum must be submitted to the office of the academic affair Thammasat University Library, Thammasat University, requesting the process reversal. And the memorandum should include the following details about the student information, thesis title, reason for requesting the process reversal. And if approval for the process reversal is granted, memorandum confirm the approval must be submitted along with the supporting documents to step 1 in the to the library, and the library will then coordinate or contact with the service provider to modify the file in the system accordingly. Okay. Is there a question in the chat box, คุณแจน?
There is no question right now ค่ะ
Okay. So shall we start the FAQ question now?
Yes, okay.
Okay. I will ask you an answer. Okay ค่ะ When the student can access the TUET system?
The student can access to TUET system after register to the thesis subject on the reg or reg.tu.ac.th, and then the faculty staff has added the student name to the TUET system. Then you can access to the TUET system.
Okay. What should be done if I unable to access the system?
Okay, first of all, looking for the red notice above the login box. What it said, normally we will find the problem for logging in. Case 1 is check if you have registered for the thesis course on the reg.tu.ac.th and inform the faculty staff to add your name to the system. And the case 2 is you type it wrong or you forgot your TU Wi-Fi password. If you forgot, please contact ICTTU via line at ICTTU Help Desk.
Or you can also scan the QR code here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What should the student do if they change their first or last name?
You can contact the Office of Registrar to request changing your first name and last name.
Okay. Can I submit file for plagiarism checking in the system only just one chapter at a time?
Yes, you can do that. You can submit PDF files as individual chapters or sections of your thesis for the plagiarism checking up to 3 times per day while working on your thesis. However, after passing the thesis defense, you must submit the complete thesis, including all chapters following the Thammasat University thesis formatting template in the system again.
Okay. If the system indicates that the thesis file is incorrect, how can it be fixed?
Okay, you have to make sure if the submitted thesis file is the PDF file saved directly from Microsoft Word. Recommended to save as type and PDF, or if your file are converted using Adobe Acrobat. If the issue still persists, please contact library at Live Online for further assistance.
Okay. If the submitted file in the system has formatting changes, such as increased margin, how can it be fixed?
Okay, you have to check your thesis file that you set up the paper to A4 paper size in the Microsoft Word before submission to the TUETC system. Sometimes the default of the Microsoft Word is default at letter size, so you have to make sure that you set to A4 paper size first. But if your settings are correct, but the issues still occur after submission, please contact the library through @Live Online for the assistance.
Does the TUETC system support thesis titles with special characters or symbols?
Special characters as punctuation marks or Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma are supported. But for the subscripts and the superscripts, especially in the formulas, are not supported.
Okay. Where can I find the Thammasat University thesis template guide?
As I show you, you can download for the Thammasat University thesis template from library website at this URL library.tu.ac.th and go to the research support menu, go to research guides, and you can download the thesis template from the Thammasat University thesis manual.
Submitted file took more than 5 to 15 minutes and the results have not appeared. What should be done?
Okay, maybe sometime it take like more than 15 minutes because during that time there are many multiple users submit file into the system in the same time, or the file size may be large, so it's causing a longer processing time than usual. So you can do following this step. First, you can click on Update Verification Result or green button that I show you. Click it and see if the result appear. And then if you can try to log out and log into the system again. And if you wait more than a day or 3 days, you should contact the library staff to check for the system via line at Live Online.
Okay. If the TUETC registration shows a failure message or error, what should be done?
You can log out and try to logging in again. And if the error still persists, contact email tuetsit@tu.ac.th or line at Live Online. The library staff will coordinate with the system administrator to resolve the issue.
Okay. I have downloaded the file after thesis registration, but there are some file issues like blank page, missing reference code, or missing watermark. What should I do?
If you find that your work had missing page or missing reference code or missing watermark, you can contact the library staff at email tuetcs@tu.ac.th or at Live Online. So, and we suggest you to check again because sometimes the watermark is very, very light. Some of your computer maybe setting the light is too higher than other computers, so you cannot see the watermark, but it's still over there. And sometimes some page that you didn't send with when you register your work. Sometimes you just forgot that you didn't add that page into the system. So any problem that occur, you can just ask us through live at Live Online. So we fix the issue case by case.
What should students do if they fail to submit the file by the system deadline?
You can also contact the library the faculty staff to extend your deadline date and explain to them the reason and request for a submission deadline extension.
Okay. If the system session timeouts, what should be done?
Okay, this is the like a technical limit. See, so the system allow a 2-hour session from the time of login. So if you got disconnected, simply just log in again. But I suggest you to, before you register or fill in any form in the TUETC system, log out and log in again and prepare any details that you have to fill in the form. So it will not take time like 2 hours because if you disconnected, every data or detail that you just type in will disappear.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, just a moment. If the thesis display system crashes, what should be done?
Okay, you can report this issue to library staff for the system check via live online.
Okay. When the watermark will appear in thesis?
When you successfully register the thesis, you can download the file with the watermark from from the TUET system page. Over here, you can click on the icon and then download. It's a file with the watermark.
Okay. Why hasn't the file been published in the TU Digital Collection database yet?
Okay, this is a lot of reason possible. First of all, you select do not publish or publish with conditions. Like do not publish, we will not publish it on TU digital collection, but it will collect in the database. Or if you want to like not publish within 5 years and then just can publish. So you have to wait for 5 years as you ask in the form before you submit your work to the system. Case 2 is library had not yet received the approval pages from faculty staff. So if you can check it from the status in the system or just ask the faculty staff that you already send the approval page to the library staff or just ask us that we just received the approval pages from the faculty staff. You can ask us anytime.
Okay. What should you do if you want to publish thesis on TUEDC except some specific pages?
Okay, this is some kind like a publish with condition, but you just prepare your file before you submit to the TUTC system. So the if you don't want any pages to publish, is have to confirm with advisor first that you cannot that you can do that, and you must delete that page out of your final version of your file, and then have to note for the readers to who read your work and wonder why this page disappeared. You have to note it before that page had deleted. Okay, and then just submit your work into TUETC system.
Okay. If the work has already been published, but the student no longer wants it to be published anymore.
Okay, this is the some kind of reverse the process on the process because your work is already published for some time. And if you just don't want it to unpublished anymore, you have to request through the faculty staff by writing the memorandum and send it to the Office of Academic Affairs of our Thammasat University for the approval for the reverse process to change that you don't want to publish anymore. And
Okay.
if you get approval, the library staff can revert the process for you.
Okay. If the submitted thesis file is incorrect, can it be reversed for editing?
Okay, every revert process will summarize in our summary of revert process slide. Now you can this one. So there are 3 cases. You have to check with yourself. You want to reverse, you fit in any case of this. So if you still in case number 1, the student not register your thesis into TU e-Thesis system, the faculty staff can revert the process for you. No need to write like a memorandum. And
Okay.
case 2, if you are already registered the thesis into the system, but the library staff will not receive the approval pages, you have to contact the faculty staff to write a memorandum to the library staff to revert the process. And the last one, case number 3, if you already registered the thesis and the library staff already publish your work on the Thammasat, on the TUDC. If you want to revert the process, you have to ask the faculty staff to write a memorandum to the Office of Academic Affairs, Thammasat University, to request to proceed reversal, and then the library staff will receive your memo and the reason, and we can reverse the process for you. After the Office of Academic Affairs approve that you can reverse your process.
Okay. For this case, the library will contact the service provider to modify the file for you too.
Yeah. Okay, I believe that's all of our session today. So before you, I think so this time there is no question, right? But if you use the TUETC system after this, I wish you will know where to. Oh, I think there is a question.
For the question 1, for the PhD dissertation, is there any word limit for abstract and whole dissertation? However, I saw there are different word limit in PhD dissertation. Limits for the abstract. Limit for the abstract.
Normally, there are the limit for the abstract.
I think there is no limit.
Where did you see that there are the word limit on PhD dissertation?
Okay.
Hello, good
Move to
afternoon.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. So my name is Shamim. I just completed my final dissertation examination in February and I passed there. So
Okay.
my degree is PhD and the program is ISBE at the Faculty of Architecture and Planning. So my question is about is there any word limit for PhD dissertations? I mean the whole dissertations, or is there And again, is there any word limit for abstract, or there is no word limit? What is the rules?
No, there is no word limit, but your dissertation have not exceed the 100 megabyte about your file.
Oh, it's all about the
So
file,
yes,
not the
yes,
word
about the
limit.
About the
file.
file.
Yeah, but if your file is larger than 100 megabyte, you can also contact the library staff to extend the storage size for you.
Okay.
Because the architecture, but sometimes it's not A4 paper size, right?
Okay. Yeah, my paper size, maybe A4. Yeah.
Okay.
Therefore, okay.
So there is no word limit for dissertations, and also there is no word limit for abstract and keywords. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I got a clear answer. So my second question is that I have another questions if you allow. So my second question is that I completed my final examination and I passed, but this time I published two journal paper based on my chapter 2. There is literature review. Yeah. So I already published two journal paper in Elsevier and Springer Nature. So as these two paper taken from the chapter 2, yeah. So in that case, last time when I checked the plagiarism in Turnitin, I found that the similarity is a little bit higher because it's already published. But during the publications, I took some extra care so that I didn't just make direct copy from the thesis, but I rewrote some sentence, yeah, so that it will not be 100% similar in that case. But last time when I checked the Turnitin, especially the chapter 2, I found that it's almost maybe around 27% similarities in chapter 2, around 30%, maybe 27 to 30%. And in chapter 1, I found that is only 7%. And in chapter 3, I found 7%. But in chapter 2, it is still high, maybe 27 to 30%, because I already published two papers from that chapter. So in that case, is there any rules from Thammasat University that a specific percentage of plagiarism, just like for the whole dissertations, the plagiarism should be 20% or 25%. Is there any kind of rules?
Actually, there is no rule about the percentage. If you can explain to your advisor that why the percentage of your chapter 2 that's higher because
Yeah,
you already published the
yeah,
first of your work.
yeah.
So it's their similarity occur of like that.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
have to
I can
talk
contract
to
with my
your advisor.
yeah.
Because sometimes it's in case of this, maybe they have a question that why you write at the same as your old previous work, why you don't just like adjust your sentence a little bit so it can be down the percentage. But if there is no problem with that, it's okay. 20% is not that high.
No, it's all about 27, maybe 27.
27, yeah.
Or 25 or 6, maybe I forget it, but the range is just like this, 27, 28, maybe something like that. So you suggested me to discuss with my supervisor.
Yes.
And if she's convinced, then it's okay, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, I think so. Okay.
Because it's your work, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
my
it's
work,
okay.
basically.
Hey, excuse me. I would like to explain. Because your size by your own right, your own works, right?
Yeah.
Maybe in this case, it's called self-plagiarism. I think you can consult with your advisors
Yeah.
again to
Yeah.
rewrite it. Maybe it's the best way. And other way, if you can rewrite and you can cited your own works again to
Oh, so you suggested me if I don't rewrite, then I can cite my paper there.
yes you can cite it, but the important is you must cite yourself's work.
Oh, if I don't bring any change, then I can cite it my name there. Yeah.
Yes, because is already published, right?
Yeah, already published. Oh, thank you for your information. And definitely I will share this information with my supervisor, and let's see how she reply.
Yes.
No, okay, thank you. I got a clear answer. Thank you.
Okay. Any further questions?
No question for now.
Okay. So before we finish today's trainings, please fill our satisfaction form for us so we can improve on our services and also the next topic for the online training class for you. So thank you so much everyone for your participation today. I wish that you got a useful tips and you can use it in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, you may leave the Zoom now. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.